Dark Asteroid here. Another great day in the galaxy and another great day to play CSR2 racing. Today we're going to take a look at the Lamborghini Hurrican Performante Spyder. That's a mouthful. This is a great car. I'm going to look at this, probably the best Lamborghini in the game. I'm going to justify that here in a minute. There's a lot of great Lamborghinis in the game. Probably this is my next favorite right here, the Aventador SVJ. If I didn't have the Performante Spyder to use, I would use that car. But this car right here, I've raced over 10,000 times in live races. Had my high season score, 4,258 and 11 points. Yep, I did it all with that car. What makes this a great car is it's unassuming. It's easy to drive. You can tune it under dyno up and down the drive range that the car has. And it's just an easy driving car that wins races. 2 or 3 tenths under dyno. You can't ask anything more than that from a live race car, and that's why I love it so much. So, you know, one of the things that people try to do is build a car up all the way, and I do have this car built up all the way, as you'll see here in a second. I try to use all my fusion parts on the great cars. I consider this to be one of those cars. But I don't have in this tune any stage 6 parts. Everything is stage 5. All my fusion parts though are plugged in. You got the engine at stage 2. Got the turbo at stage 3. Intake at stage 3. The nitrous at 5. Got the body at 5. Tires at 1. And transmission at 4. Again, all the fusion parts are plugged in for each level. Now, you can see here this car is fully built. As I mentioned earlier, I do like to conserve my fusion parts for the great cars. Let's see here. We got a NOS at 3.3 and final drive at 3.44. So if you want to replicate this tune, this is what I'm driving. Dyno's out at just a little over 12 seconds. So it'll put me in the 12-second lobby. Let's take it out in the live races. I'm going to show you how consistent this car is. I'm going to race the first 2 times here just flat out. I'm going to torch these people here. And just show you what the car's capable of doing. You want to drop a gear at the line. You're going to shift 3 times and then hit the NOS and just let it, just shift normally after that. And you're going to see here, gets you a great, remember this is a 12-second dynoed car. It comes in here at 11,653. Well, that's 3.5 points under dyno, which is pretty amazing. It's got a Evo over 1,000, which is critical to get your max RP, so we're close to 1,300 RP. Nice cash there, so let's do it again. I'll show it to you one more time. The reason being is that I just want you to see how consistent. One of the attributes of a great live race car is it's forgiving. You're going to see I'm a little off on the shifts. Some of these cars, if you're not right on the money, the times really vary. On this one, it's very forgiving. So you'll see here I was a little bit off compared to the first race. But again, you're going to be right there. Look at that. That's literally the same as I had the first race. And that's, to me, one of the marks of a great live race car. And this car is unassuming. That means that I get challenged all the time on the race course, and that's part of racking up a lot of points for your team. If you're driving a super hot car, you may have trouble finding someone to race you. All right, here we go. Lamborghini against Ferrari. Let's see who wins this one. So one of the things I want to illustrate in this race is you can't run flat out. If I'm in the 12-second lobby, I can't run at 11,653 every time, or I'll get pushed into a quicker lobby. So you'll notice I downshifted there a little bit to trim my speed. Speed control is important. Keeps me 11.9. He raced a little bit faster, a little bit slower rather. So always trim your speed. You don't want to run flat out if you're 2 or 3 tenths under dyno. I think Ferruccio Lamborghini would be proud if he were still here today to see that car. Let's sum up here. Great live race cars should be all these things. Under dyno, a couple tenths, easy driving, forgiving, unassuming, and flexible, able to race up and down the range of the builds of the car. Guys, if you have this car in your garage and you're not using it, put a couple coats of blue coral on it, kick the tires, and get out there. Subscribe to this channel if you like what I'm doing, guys. And just remember, I will see you on the race course.